All right, guys, let's see if we can change some minds tonight. What's up first on the low for us tonight, Mia?
Well, tonight we're going to discuss a political article that claims Andrew Yang is going to be launching a third party. Former presidential and New York mayoral candidate Andrew Yang is set to launch a third party next month, according to two people familiar with the matter, who they do not name. Yang is expected to start the party in conjunction with the October 5th release of his new book, Forward, Notes on the Future of Our Democracy. It's not clear what the name of Yang's third party will be or how he plans to deploy it in 2022 or 2024. Yang and his team did not respond to requests for comment. There is a lot to say about that, I think, personally.
Yeah. To me, of course, he's not going to respond. He's going to control the narrative when it comes out. And I think October 5th, we're going to know all about it. But I think that the idea that Political leaked it was on purpose. Like, I think some of the campaigns said, hey, let's go ahead and leak it. We'll get about a month's worth of buzz and kind of feel the temperature and then decide how they want to move forward with it from there. That's my own personal opinion. But I like the idea because Bernie was that guy. Now Bernie is not that guy. He ran for president twice as a Democrat, as an independent. He didn't start a third party. Others have started third parties. There's the Green Party. There's the People's Party. There's a bunch of others that have tried really hard and came close. But I think that this book is going to be like his manifesto, if you will, of how to fix democracy, or his ideas about it. Because to me, this could be one of those things, kind of like the Communist Manifesto. This is how you do it. This is what happens when capitalism fails. Andrew's book, I believe, is going to be like, how do we fix this system? And I think it's going to focus on ranked choice voting, open primaries, publicly funded elections. Pretty much half his policies will be highlighted in there, because that's what he's trying to do, is fix democracy the best he can. But
if I had a UBI, I'd spend 2 months of it on this bet that it's going to be called Forward, just the Forward Party.
Yes.
I mean, it's easy to remember. It's on brand. It's, it's perfect, because that's what we all need.
Well, there are some couple of quotes here from the book. It says, the book is an indictment of America's era of institutional failure and will introduce us to various priests of the decline of America, including politicians whose incentives have become divorced from the people they're supposedly serve. Yikes. Excuse me. The book is blurbed by businessman Mark Cuban as a vitally important book. New York Times, Kara Swisher. Can there be another political party in the U.S.? She actually, I think she wrote that book. Let me see here. Yeah. And so the article goes into, the Yang Gang and $1,000 a month, the stuff that we've heard a million times before, but it all comes down to, will he, and are you okay with it? Like, what's the risk versus reward? How do you feel about it, Mia, personally?
Ooh, it's rough, right? So I feel that the current two-party system has kind of rigged itself into power, and that anybody who challenges it it's going to be a pain in the ass to build any form of momentum. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean it's not worth it. Longer than long shots are worth it for a reason. Because if you can get one of them through the goal, you win the game. You just need one longer than long shot to, hit it. So I'm always for the underdog. I'll be helping wherever I can.
I'll look at it this way. I've heard people online saying he's ruining his political future. I don't think he cares. It's either he's going to lead us, or they're going to push him out and he'll be like, okay, I tried. That's kind of how I see it from my own point of view of what I've learned about him, and meeting him in person a few times and talking to him off to the side is like just trying to fix things that he sees broken. So I think this is the big swing of saying, you know what? I tried to play nice with the Democrats, and I got shit on by the establishment, by being called a Trojan horse, being called a Republican light, you know, a conservative in a Democratic clothing, a fake Democrat, you know, all these kind of insults, and the racial bullshit that come with it too, that he got, you know, slurred about. And then he plays nice to Republicans, and they say he's an alt-righter. You know, he goes on Joe Rogan, he's an alt-righter. You know, like he goes with Kyle Kalinske, he's an alt-righter. You know, like or not Kyle Kalinske, who was it? The one with Sagar and Crystal.
The Hill.
Breaking Points.
Oh, Breaking Points.
Not Breaking Points. I'm sorry, The Hill. Before they were breaking the Hill.
Okay.
But yeah. So like he is being pushed away from everyone. So why not say fuck all of you? I'm gonna take from all of your shit. Because more people identify as independents than anything else ever. This is the first time it's been over 50% of people polled identify as neither Democrat or Republican. So he can go in. They're like, well, you know, the same thing is, well, congratulations, Andrew Yang. Some blue check mark dipshit on Twitter said, congratulations, Andrew Yang. You just elected Donald Trump. So they're already giving up to Donald Trump because of any kind of contention. But the thing is, he can draw from Democrats and Republicans. And what's the solution for the duopoly? You better get ranked choice voting or you are fucked. It's a threat to both parties. If you don't get ranked choice voting done, you're both fucked. Because in some states, he can draw from conservatives and some from Democrats and flip this whole thing. And I'm here for it. Fuck them. Fuck the duopoly. So that's how I see it.
Well, it certainly gives him a lot more room politically as well.
Yeah.
You know, for his own agenda, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not like politically in the sense that like it gives him connections, but like in the sense that he's not beholden to anyone in particular, or, you know, having to wheel and deal with anyone in particular. He can just build something fresh from the ground up. But, you know,
he can be brutally honest about both parties and the leadership. You don't have to be nice to fucking Joe Biden. You don't have to be nice to fucking Nancy Pelosi. He could be like Andrew's kind of got like that fuck you money right now. It's not money, but like political capital, if you will. Like they need him more than he needs them. So I feel like October 5th, he's going to cut that cord and be like, hey guys, I'm here to change the game. I'm here for a revolution.
Particularly since they've shown him where the ceiling is going to be for him if he plays by their rules. So, you know, we know what his ceiling is. We've seen where they'll let him go.
Well, here's the thing. All he needs is 5%. If he's going to run in 2024, which we don't know that yet. I don't know. Do you think he'll run in 2024 or kind of build up to 2028 after Biden?
It's going to take a lot of infrastructure if he's really making a run off of that. I would say that if you wanted to be safe, if you wanted to be able to build up your war chest, you'd want to think to 2028. If you're trying to go off of energy and momentum, it's starting to kind of trickle down. You might want to try and pick that back up and get it by 2024. It really depends on what is your strategy. I would love to know what is his strategy if this pans out to be the case, because, you know, then I could make all sorts of predictions. But
yeah, well, then I hope to get it straight from the source's mouth. You know, that's what I'm working on right now for us here at the Trickle Up. And for everybody Yang Yang, get it straight from him, uncensored, that fuck you money of the internet, you know, like say whatever you want here. Here's my only critique. He can't be a 3-time loser. So he's got to get a win, right? So he lost the presidential one, which was likely. He lost the mayoral one when he led. That's not a good look. And he lost a lot of farther left-leaning people because of a tweet or two or some bullshit, right? And then, so like he said, 2 losses. He's kind of lost some fringe people already as it is on the left. So I think that he can't afford a loss personally. What I think he can do is form the party and invite others in at the lower levels at state and congressional level and see if he can get it done at the lower levels and build up, trickle up politicians, not leaving the top. Now, we never know. He could be taking this. He said, fuck it. I'm going to do it one more time, baby. You know, you never know. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see where this goes with this book on October 5th. And I'm telling you what, guys, I will read that shit up. I'm going to buy the audiobook so I can read it quicker.
I will say there are more positions when you're building a party than just the guy running for president. Right. There is a lot of infrastructure involved. You do not need to be that guy to be important to the functioning of a party. In fact, most things are not done by the president when it comes down to building that kind of thing. And smart people should build things, right? That's the idea?
Yeah. Well, in the comments here, they're saying the same thing I'm kind of thinking. He's a great speaker. He's a very good leader. And he's inspirational to us. Can he be inspiring to others? And I really think this book is going to be a good barometer for that, to see what kind of pushback he gets on the book, or what kind of acclaim does he get from the book. Like, people are like, yes, this is a good idea. So I think that kind of might be what's going on with that book. I'm just super pumped about it. October 5th, guys. Oh yeah, go to the Trickle Up's website. You can get a link from Amazon right there to go get that bad boy too. But guys, like Mia was saying, there is a tweet that he put out, which is, I think, is kind of cute, because that's just what he does. If I were to start a party, the convention would be in Vegas. Of course it would be. And I'd be down for that shit. But yeah, so you know, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section. And let us know, are you thumbs up or thumbs down for Andrew starting a third party? Comment also, what do you think it's going to be called? But yeah, so while you're here, guys, go give the video a like, hit that subscribe button if you've done it before, ring notification bells, get alerts for upcoming videos like this. And we'll see you guys next time. And like always, read a book, specifically Forward.